Today what we're doing is our opening retreat for Surge. This is actually the first time that all the fellows are able to meet each other. And so they're all coming from different schools and organizations, different positions. But in this space and in this weekend, we're really introducing them to what the Surge experience really is.
I have been laughing with people I have never met before Surge. I'm really removing layers of myself, diving deeper into them and pulling them back.
And I found that I'm more vulnerable, I'm more open.
Will always find me singing, even to myself.
I also feel more collaborative with others.
Songs!
I get so weak in the knees, I can't.
Just to see that that's only in 24 hours is pretty amazing.
I'm having fun. I'm having a really good time. The people here, the faculty, and my fellows have made this experience fun and exciting thus far.
They're building a bridge for us to cross over even though we're doing it together. That's a good analogy.
So the first night, we were here for like the evening session. First thing Andrea talked about, going deep is divine. And it was in that moment that I realized that I needed to remove barriers to get what I need to get out of this experience.
Day 2, we focused on understanding the power of ourselves. We had Dr. Amanda Aiken come today to explain to us Strength Finders.
Biography of strength. I'm going to say this. My goal is not to trigger you here, but the reality is there is a story behind your strengths. And in order to become more in relationship with your strengths, you need to be real about that. Some strengths come from positive situations.
The fact that she emphasized to us that we need to focus more and lean into our strengths, not necessarily our deficits. So being in this space, we were all seeing each other's strengths, and I appreciate that.
We also had Siobhan Savage come today, and she spoke about the local context here in Philadelphia in terms of its educational ecosystem.
Where do you and your project fit into these Kroger systems for the child that you want to serve? The other piece you have to think about is who else is out there and who do you need to begin interacting with so that you can have the highest impact for this individual child that you want to serve.
And I'm really moved in general by the work of Siobhan Savage. Just like hearing her speak and be very eloquent in her work, but also be real and able to really exude her message. And I think that that is super powerful.
Rodney Thomas today, just phenomenal. Just really breaking down and really showing us how to be a liberator.
I may sit in positions of influence and power, but how do I use that, right, to engage with people that are closest to the problem?
Being able to be in that space where people were just so energized about the possibilities of community and being able to build with other people who are really focused on doing quality work for Black and brown people was super energizing, so I'm excited that I did it.
And then we close off with both our Soul Circle as well as us doing our brainstorming around freedom dreams. And it's also the first time they really have the permission to dream and to take all of the things that we learned throughout the weekend from our head and from our hearts and use our hands to put it on paper.